and gentlemen, please be seated for the academic procession. Mayor Michael Reagan, Daryl Courtney O'Connor, Chairman of ICMS, Chairman and Founder of ICMS Board of Directors. Anne Whitelock, Courtney O'Connor, Chair of ICMS Professional Scholarship Program and Aspiring Education Foundation. CEO and President of ICMS, Rowan Courtney O'Connor. Distinguished guests, one and all. In welcoming you to the ICMS Scholarship Ceremony here in this great island, home of ours, now known as Australia. Aboriginal people have lived and practiced their culture for many thousands of years. Today, each and every one of us who live in this great land can be a part of this continuing ancient culture by carrying out important diplomatic protocols. The important protocols I carry out today is acknowledging the traditional owners of the land we are standing on and all their countrymen. Further, I would like to respectfully acknowledge all elders and welcome everyone to this event today. My name is Zach McDonald, and I was a recipient of an ICMS Aspiring Education Foundation Equity Scholarship. ICMS has a strong ethic about scholarships, and the category I received is one where the ICMS Scholarship Board show consideration and discretion about people in different situations of adversity. You won't see this type of scholarship awarded at a ceremony out of respect of people's privacy. But they mean a lot to many who receive them. Growing up in a small country town in New South Wales called Gundagai, with my two sisters and my mum, who was a single parent, I didn't think that I would end up living in a castle on Manly Beach. I am very thankful for my family, and we are very thankful for the opportunity ICMS has given me to achieve my dreams and passion in the sporting industry. To open proceedings for this evening, I now have the great honour to introduce Northern Beaches Council Mayor Michael Reagan.
Well, thank you for that, Zach. That's Gundagai. It's a great Tesla supercharger there. It's a great little town. And yes, how good is this place? The castle at Manly Beach. You've done all right, young man. You've done very well. We call it God's playground. It's all good. Can I too start by acknowledging the traditional Aboriginal owners of the land and pay my respects to those First Nations people, elders past and present, and note that this is where it all started. Modern Australian history starts here in Manly. When one of the Captain Arthur Phillip was here, he noted the the Aboriginal people and how manly they were. And so when he pulled into Manly Cove, and he said he wrote about it then and there and said, this is, I'm going to call this Manly Cove after these very manly specimen of Aboriginal people. And this is where it all started, for better or worse, for the Aboriginal people. So it's an incredibly important place for all of Australia, and we need to learn more about the history of this very place. And North Head, where we are, is a hugely important, significant place for the Aboriginal people. So this has so much history of both European history and Catholic history, and now with the Aboriginal, with 65,000 years continuous oldest living culture. And did you know, just off the heads, down underneath in the water, under these water caves, there are Aboriginal paintings and Aboriginal carvings, because they survived an ice age. They survived climate change, they've survived pandemics, they've survived war, an extraordinary culture. And what a year, 2000, what was that last year? Was it 2020? I can't remember what it was now. It was just blink and it's sort of over, but we're still going. I understand we have a lot of people online and from people around the world and people around the country watching and stuff. Can I say thank you for what you're all doing? Thank you for the efforts you're making to get the world back on track. But more importantly, I can't wait to wish you all back here and say, we want you back. We love you. We miss you. We miss having you down here and being part of our lives here in Manly. We miss having you around, and we can't wait to see you. Online's okay. It's not bad. But it's nothing like face-to-face, is it? Exactly. So, yeah, and Manly Beach is still here, and there's lots happening. We're just about to host the World Surfing League just up the road, which is fantastic, the world's best surfers. I'm not the least bit excited. Yeah. I just want to say a very big shout out. We're incredibly privileged and honoured to be in the presence here of ICMS and what they've done, this college, what they've done for our community, what they've done for the students, for the locals, for all of you. The scholarship program is just but one of many things that this place does. And so as the community leader on the Northern Beaches, I think Manly Council first was involved here with scholarships and with partnering with the ICMS, and then we moved on to Warringah Council, which also I think jumped on board, and then it's grown to Northern Beaches Council now, and now we still have additional scholarships, and we continue that relationship, I think since 2012, I think it is, or might be longer, but we're very humbled and very privileged to have this college in our community. I can't stress enough that it's, and to have the students and to have the people like Zach come and enjoy and see what Manly's all about. We're a bit laid back over here. We have a sense of humour, but we love where we live. We are the world's best kept secret, but we love it, and we're very passionate about our area because we know how lucky we've got it. So I just want to say we can't wait to welcome you back. Stay positive. We're doing everything we can to make sure that you get back here from overseas and come and stay here with us and learn with us and share with us your experiences in your life. So thank you for what you're doing. We're doing all our bit we can, and we'll continue to do so. To the scholarship people today getting awarded, it's fantastic. Well done to all of you. I know what a big deal it is. It's a huge effort you guys have got to go through. You ain't lazy. You ain't just doing the short yards. You're doing the big yards. You're doing the hard yards, and it's very competitive. I'm incredibly humbled to be in your presence. You guys will go very far, and I hope this cohort stays together and works together and networks, because networks are going to be and have proven to be critically important as we go forward in this world, more so than it's ever been in my generation and far more in your generation. So stay positive, stay friends, and always stay connected, because I can't underwrite that enough and emphasise that enough for you. It's very important. So Zach, well done on what you're doing up here today. It's a big deal. It's not easy speaking to an audience. Just listen to me bumble on and ramble and stuff. But I just want to thank you for all the being here. It's very exciting to be face to face. And I just want to say again to the college, thank you so much for sharing your journey with us here on the beaches. It's an extraordinary partnership, and thank you to the sponsors that are here too on what you do and stuff. We're incredibly proud to be associated with the college, as I know you guys are, so thank you, and for what you're doing for the students is amazing. So well done to all of you, and congratulations.
On behalf of students and staff at ICMS, we would like to say thank you and say how thankful we are to have the Mayor join us today, this evening, at such a busy time. I would like to pass my congratulations in advance to my fellow students who will be honoured this evening. This is the first of your many successes here at ICMS. Always remember, success rises and falls. If you are in a fall, don't worry, you'll climb back out of it. I wish you all a very pleasant evening. I now have the great pleasure to introducing your MC for this evening, Vice President, Operations, Cameron Stewart.
Thanks, Zach, and thank you, Mayor, for making the time in your super busy schedule to be here with us tonight. There's a special event on our academic calendar. It's an occasion to celebrate academic excellence, hard work, commitment, and individual achievements. The scholarships award students with a variety of opportunities, both in their studies and careers. Tonight's program includes the announcement of a number of diverse scholarships that ICMS offers, many of which are in conjunction with our valued industry partners. It's my pleasure to introduce our official guest for this evening. Introducing tonight's Procession from ICMS. We have Leonard Petrov, Senior Program Manager. Linda Carlson, Head of English Language and Foundation Programs. Dr. Alexander Roper, Dean, Postgraduate. Fiona Buckingham, Program Manager, Fashion, Marketing and Accounting. And Dr. Trevor Clark, Dean, Undergraduate. Stuart Wiggins, Vice President, Student Engagement and Registrar. Dr. Michael Keppel, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Learning and Teaching. Rowan Courtney O'Connor, CEO and President of ICMS. Darryl Courtney O'Connor, Chairman and Founder of ICMS. And Whitelock Courtney O'Connor, Chairperson of ICMS Scholarship Fund and Aspiring Education Foundation. I also welcome members of the Board of Directors, members of ICMS faculty. Thank you very much. It gives us great pleasure to have a number of our valued corporate partners who have taken time out of their busy schedules to be here on this special occasion. We welcome our valued industry partners tonight. Mayor Michael Reagan, who we've heard from earlier. We've got Stephanie Vafakos from Northern Beaches Council. We have Sabrina Shearer, Northern Beaches Council. Angelina Turnbull from Accor. Darren Dabkowski, ANZ. Peter Aldini and Colleen Norris from Host Plus. Rob Gallagher from Manly Rugby. Rebecca Hurley from What If. Henry Wong from Strathfield Council. Great to have you here and thank you. At the end of the evening, we would like to invite all the scholarship winners back onto the stage for a photo opportunity. I would now like to welcome to the stage Chair of ICMS Scholarship Fund and Aspiring Education Foundation, Anne Whitelock, Courtney O'Connor.
Thank you, Cameron. The Mayor is tall. I need to, as is Cameron. I think that might be okay. Thank you, Zach, as well. I should say Zach's actually spoken in Parliament House specifically about a council demerger, which is quite interesting because the Mayor is now the Mayor of a very largely merged council, so he didn't know that. Chairman and Founder Darryl Courtney O'Connor, Directors of ICMS Board, Corporate Partners, CEO and President Rowan Courtney O'Connor, staff, students, our guests that are not in the room with us tonight but are watching us online, welcome to the ICMS Scholarship Ceremony for February 2021. So the sun is finally shining, which is great. I'm happy to see it. I'm sure you all were this morning. It was interesting. It was like people crawling out of like ant holes. And I have to spare a thought, or we should spare a thought, for the people who've been affected by the floods, who've been displaced or who've had sustained losses. We need to spare a thought for those people. Our event tonight, well, we're thankful that we can be in the room, that we can actually be together. We're thankful institutions, education institutions in Australia have been able to resume a form of campus life, bringing the energy back and the vibe and the better experiences that you get from that. Of course, adhering to government protocols. We're proud to see many of you attending tonight. who've just started your tertiary studies, and we're looking forward to seeing you receive your awards, and a number of you who are towards the end of your tertiary studies. We're looking forward to that. We'd normally enjoy the company of parents and friends. However, the restrictions have prevented that for us this evening. But like I said, we're pretty blessed to be able to come together when many countries in the world are still under severe restrictions, many in prolonged lockdowns, even my mum, who has been in lockdown for virtually a year. Thanks to the tech team for the live streaming of this. There are people around the globe watching. Many of them are our students. And you heard the Mayor, and I'm speaking to you directly now. We really, really wish that you were here. We continue to miss you, and we remain hopeful that there'll be a change. Greetings to you all from all of us. We hope you'll feel part of this ceremony. Also, greetings to the staff and representatives that are out there in other countries on behalf of ICMS. We cherish the support that you give us, especially in the most difficult of years that we've had. We're here for you. I just want to say that although our borders remain closed, we at ICMS are very active with our voice towards all relevant jurisdictions of government in terms of borders. We're constantly advocating about international students and the safe return of them to studies in Australia and as soon as possible. So my message, and I'm glad the Mayor actually had something significant to say about this, but my message is to have faith. We are keeping close to the pulse, and if and when we get good news, we will be first to be telling you. Tonight's a very special occasion, especially for those of you that are here receiving an award. Your hard work is going to be on display. Tonight's about you. The scholarship program at ICMS has been growing for the last 10 years, maybe more. Year on year, we have significantly increased the number that we award. The majority are funded by ICMS, as it's our key value to give back in this way. And I'm speaking now on behalf of the founder, Courtney O'Connor, and myself. Excuse me. We have two main objectives in this: to recognise achievement and in that embrace diversity, and to look after those from adverse situations and in that embrace inclusiveness. We prioritise creating as many opportunities as possible to as many people and, more broadly, nationalities. But what makes this program exceptional or quite different from most other tertiary institutions is not its size per capita or its giving growth. It's the partners. As a leader of career-focused higher education in Australia, we value the contribution of the corporate partnerships. These are integral to the students' experience, to their growth, and to the successful career outcomes that they enjoy. Our partners invest funds, but they also commit time and expertise to these scholarships. The development opportunities are so unique. They're an amazing endorsement for the people who receive them. So a special thank you to you for being here tonight. I'm glad that you're going to get up on stage and help make some awards and say some words, especially in the last 12 months through bushfires, pandemic and floods. Thank you. Good call. Good call. Tonight, you'll see scholarships for February study period of 2021. So it's time to celebrate you and your achievements, wherever you are in the world, and you that are here. For the scholarships, students have all undergone a very standardised process, which we're very strict about. The same application and selection process to receive these awards. They first submit a written application to a firm deadline, meeting special criteria depending on the category of scholarship. Once qualified, they attend one or in many cases 2 rounds of panel interview, and then the selection is made. My colleagues here help on those final rounds of panel interviews. So stay tuned. You're going to see some wonderful speakers, some alumni whose experiences that I'm sure you're going to be interested in hearing. Let the awards begin. There's a lot of awards tonight, but it should flow. Our first category is the ICMS Professional Scholarship. Every year, for quite some time now, these scholarships are made available to new Australian and New Zealand students who are applying to study bachelor degrees at ICMS. Again, they adhere to those same processes, submitting a written application with an essay and supporting documentation, references, leadership roles, community contribution and so on. To be successful, these recipients will have attended 2 rounds of panel interviews, and they're not that easy when you're a school leaver and you're going into a room with some suits sitting on the opposite side of the table that you've never met before, and you've got to answer some pretty interesting questions. So my pleasure in introducing our Dean Undergraduate to present the first group of students, Dr. Trev Clark.
Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests and students. The first student is William Mcgregor, Property. Dylan Amler, Property. Darcy Hickey, Sport. Jackson Black Hall is unable to attend tonight, but he's also sport. Alex Scofflin, sport. Christopher Anania, sport. Jess Johnson, sport. Jordan Smith, sport. Marco Levy, sport. Joshua Burke, sport. A lot of sport. Jackson Edney. Sport. Charlotte Bartholomew. Sport. Michael Coakley. You got it, sport. Lachlan Shaw. Sport. Come on, Lachlan. Sure. Good on you, mate. Thanks to Phil Watson for the sport drive. For something different, Kira Ram, Bachelor of Event Management.
Thanks. Sorry.
Sarah Brown, Event Management. Chloe Perkins, Event Management. Rochelle Paps, Event Management. Atarina Abraham. Atarina Abraham. Okay. Unfortunately, unable to attend. And lastly, Samantha Johnson, Event Management. Thank you.
Sure. Good evening, all ICMS staff members, students and guests watching the ceremony, and thank you. To Anne Whitelock, Chairperson of ICMS Scholarships and the entirety of the Scholarship Board. I think I speak for all of us when we say a sincere thank you and just how grateful we are to be receiving these scholarships here tonight. I'm so appreciative of the opportunity to be giving my vote of thanks and even more honoured to be standing here addressing my new peers, friends and fellow scholarship recipients. Congratulations to you all. For those whom I have not yet had the chance to meet, my name is Samantha Johnston and I've just commenced my undergraduate study in a Bachelor of Event Management. This time last year, standing on this stage was only a realm of my imagination, but I'm glad to have made it a goal of mine to which I'm now excited to say has become a part of my everyday reality, not only as a recipient of an ICMS professional scholarship, but also as a student here at ICMS. I had previously thought I would not be attending university this year with the hopes of travel plans and perhaps pursuing other visions. However, once discovering the International College of Management, I was instantly drawn to the beautiful campus, close-knit community and opportunities that may prevail from such amazing industry connections. As cheesy as it sounds, I knew that there was no place I'd rather be. I love meeting new people, creating those deeper bonds and learning about our differences. all whilst having a common appreciation for the place we want to be, something I cannot imagine myself experiencing quite the same at a larger university. In my HSC year at Tara Anglican School for Girls, I worked closely with my careers advisor, Michelle Williams, who helped connect me with the college and really encouraged me to develop my early entry application, amongst the mayhem of 2020. Once that was set in stone, the next step was to go for a scholarship, which I discovered through personal research, as the financial supplement was the initial key motivator. To my delight, there was an array of opportunities for everyone to apply, which is truly astonishing, as without it, I'm not sure I could be walking these beautiful halls in the castle today. I chose ICMS because I believe I thrive in a close-knit community and interactive environment that encourages independence, courageous learning, and improving your emotional intelligence. Having the opportunity to apply for a professional scholarship meant to me that I can give myself that strong foot in the door, embracing everything that comes my way, and I hope that I can implement this over the course of the next 3 years. Having developed a greater appreciation for building more meaningful relationships and inclusivity beyond your smaller circle, I think the lively atmosphere here at ICMS caters to this immensely. Through the acceptance of this scholarship, I have already had the chance to connect with several like-minded peers and create friendships from day one at the cocktail party. As for my choice of study, leading me towards event management is my love for entertainment and passion for performing, thus being drawn to events themselves. However, a highlight of my choice came from what I strive to do for others. As drama prefect in high school, I had the opportunity to organise and host our first ever talent show at the school. Whilst learning about the logistics and organising the event behind the scenes and doing run sheets, as the MC, I discovered something more. That the power of bringing people together and creating memories is something else entirely. I remember being slightly nervous about what to say in my final scholarship interview, as I am not entirely set on one linear career path at the moment and have a passion for pursuing something in either events or entertainment. However, instead of saying what I thought my interviewers might have wanted to hear, I spoke to my truth and expressed all the possibilities on my mind, to which served me well in the end. So, if I could leave one thing with you all tonight, it would be that no matter what you do, in absolutely everything in life, always stay true to you. Thank you all again, and I wish my fellow recipients all the best for this next chapter of our lives.
Oh, well done to Samantha and to all of those recipients. I have to add that Samantha actually in 2020 in HSC was #1 in New South Wales for hospitality. So congratulations. Not just entertainment events, but hospitality too. Thank you, Trevor. I would now like to introduce you again to announce the next group. Thank you very much. This will be the last one.
Yeah, sure. Fantastic speech, Samantha. Okay, next category. Alana Williams has Bachelor of Business, but she's unable to attend, unfortunately, because of the floods. So, Alana, all the best. The next category, Madeline Snell. She's from New Zealand. She's unable to attend as well because of being in New Zealand. Edward Hennessy, Bachelor of Business. Isabella Cabral, Bachelor of Business. William Penasini is also unable to attend tonight, but well done, William, Bachelor of Business. Sophie Keller, Business. and yay, my last, Stephanie Miazzi, Entrepreneurship. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Trevor. Congratulations to everybody who's come up here tonight. I know that Sophie came back to come to college and did her quarantine for 2 weeks in Perth. I'm not sure if anyone else in the room has spent 2 weeks in hotel apart from our Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Mike Capel. So it's that would have been an interesting experience for you. And it's also really nice to see you in person. A lot of you we ended up interviewing the final panel round of interviews on Zoom and so forth. So it's nice to see you here in person. It's a treat. I'd next like to introduce Fiona Buckingham, Program Manager, Fashion, Marketing and Accounting, to announce those program ICMS Professional Scholarship winners. Thank you.
Keegan Wayne Dupreez. Sorry, it's accounting. Ganeet Singh, accounting. Annie Christensen, fashion. Edmund Lau, fashion. Jamie Bubil, who is unable to attend. Congratulations, Jamie. Fashion. Caitlin Horn, fashion. Sophia Cook, fashion. Anik Aneri, fashion. Lucinda Joyce, fashion. Lauren Dykes, fashion. We have good contenders in fashion like sport, Trevor. Laura Manning, fashion. Josephine Basham, Marketing. Katrina Lowe, Hospitality. Neve Duffy, Hospitality. Katie Gwynn, Hospitality. And Jasmine Wren, Hospitality. That's it for me. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, Fiona, and again, congratulations to all of you who have come on stage. I know that there's been also Katrina. I think you've come over from China. Yeah, that's great. So, would you have done your quarantine then as well? There's another one in the family of the quarantine, so thanks for being here. It's extra special. ANZ have partnered this program since 2012, and they provide a scholarship with tuition funds, but also with an incredible internship. It's open to new domestic students, and the submission and interview process matches closely as I've described. ANZ executives join me on the final panel of interviews. Before I introduce colleague Darren to come to the stage to announce this year's winner, I am very excited to announce Callum Danger, who is Credit Administration Assistant Manager, ANZ, former recipient of the ANZ Scholarship and current student of ICMS, to speak about his experience. Callum.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Anne, for inviting me to share a little bit about my journey through ICMS so far and as a past recipient of the ANZ Professional Scholarship. What drew me to do ICMS was the college's unique approach to hands-on education through the specialisation-based courses and the industry placement opportunities which form a portion of our degrees. Being able to study and learn from industry-leading professionals already creates a higher calibre of graduates who are ready to take on the workplace, but in addition, being able to graduate with a 9-month industry placement also refines our development both academically and professionally. I commenced my internship in September of 2019 with ANZ, and I was able to challenge myself with a 3-month rotation-based program, which helped me to gain exposure to different areas of banking, such as retail banking when I worked in the branch, working in a corporate banking relationship team, and also doing a placement in an institutional operations team. One of the benefits of this internship was having the ability to go into an industry that I knew nothing about and being able to learn and grow in a fast-paced corporate environment. This led to an experience where I was encouraged to ask questions and to learn from leaders in the banking industry, which helped me to form a direction for my career after college. Another highlight of the ANZ ICMS Scholarship program was being able to build a network of industry professionals who have helped me to learn and grow even after my initial placement. I believe it's vital that throughout your industry placement, You should be making the most of every day to work hard and ask the right questions so that you can grow and develop in a business in order to strengthen your professional skills, so that you can start strong on your pathway after college. As a result of my internship, I was fortunate enough to stay on with the ANZ Bank in a full-time role in an operations team, which has greatly helped to accelerate my academic and professional development. I also just wanted to thank the academic staff at ICMS for the work you do to continually put into building us up and helping us to foster a strong foundation across a range of subjects and disciplines. And I wanted to thank the staff at ANZ, Darren Dubkowski and Mark Phipson, for taking a chance on me and being invested in my professional development at ANZ. And finally, thank you to Daryl and to Anne for the work that you guys put into the college and the wonderful opportunities and paths that you create with the scholarship program. And congratulations everyone tonight on your awards. Thank you.
Thank you, Callum. I love hearing the journeys of students who receive scholarships. We're actually a little privileged to have in our midst Andrew Mcgregor, who also is a recipient of this scholarship, who's gone on to do fantastic things in his career in ANZ. And I really shout out to Darren Dubkowski, who's Senior Relationship Manager at ANZ Corporate, who's looked after us as a college in banking for many, many years, and is a great ambassador for this scholarship in the bank, even has faced some challenges over the time, and we're really grateful to you, but also the work that you've done in implementing such an incredibly valuable internship. So over to you to announce this year's winner. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone, and it's a pleasure to be here. After last year, well, I don't know, it feels even better. I've been doing this for a few years now, and I must say, Anne, I've got 2 days of my favourite days of the year. One is our interview process in December, where I get to meet some wonderful students who have just finishing school and about to start on this journey through their higher education. And tonight, I really enjoy coming to see all the students who get their awards, hearing some of the stories, and hearing what they want to do in the future. I've been banking for about 30 years now. You know, it's a good job, but to hear all these students and the bright futures that they've got ahead of them is really inspiring. So congratulations to you all. The scholarship itself, and Callum gave a bit of an oversight. Yeah, we've been running this since 2012, and we've had some great recipients. And every year the interview process and the students who come forward to apply just improves. So as a bank, we're really inspired by the people the students that put their foot forward to apply for this award. We provide some funding towards their education, but also 3 months in the bank. Banking can sometimes sound a bit boring, but all the students, and there's a couple who have been through, will testify that banking's anything but boring. There's a lot to do, there's a lot to learn, and there's so many opportunities it provides. So this year's winner, you're here somewhere, you'll find that out too. So can I announce? All right, so this year's winner is Ella McMahon.
Well done to Ella. Again, thanks to Callum sharing your story. Congratulations on your journey, and good luck with the rest of your studies and career path. And can't thank you and the team and Mark enough. We love the partnership, and it can see the wonderful things that it's doing for people. A corporate partner to the scholarship program and a long-term friend of ICMS, particularly Courtney O'Connor, and a director on the board and the founder of Alcyon, Mr. Trevor Lowenson, unable to be here tonight. He and his team generously provide this scholarship to a commencing domestic student each year. Hello to Trevor if you happen to see this. This student is applying to study for a Bachelor in Property Management, and the scholarship typically awards a partial tuition subsidy over 2 years, and a work placement relevant to the recipient's studies and career development. This year, however, Alcyon decided to award more than one single scholarship. And I'm now delighted to introduce ICMS President and CEO Rowan Courtney O'Connor to announce what Alcyon have awarded.
Congratulations to all the scholarship recipients. It's fantastic to see everybody face to face. I agree. Zoom, it's been a lot of Zoom meetings over the last little while, so face to face is my preferred option as well. For the Alcyon endorsed fee subsidy and ICMS professional scholarship, Zach O'Gorman. Also for the Alcyon endorsed fee subsidy and ICMS professional scholarship, Lewis Wall. There's more this year. For the Alcyon Scholarship, Lauren Taylor. And also Alcyon Scholarship, Larissa Tomlin. And just a quick word for our international students. We miss you, and we're really looking forward to having you back on campus as soon as possible. See you soon.
Hear, hear. So again, we thank our partner Alcyon, Trevor Lawrence, and especially, and we congratulate those people who've just received those fabulous awards. Another very special partner, corporate partner to the scholarship program, Host Plus. Host Plus contribute not one but 2 scholarships every year and have done for several years. They support hospitality management and sport management, 2 key areas close to Host Plus, close to ICMS. Host Plus do an incredible job also looking after millions of members each year with their retirement savings, their plans and so on. These scholarships are specifically for new domestic students entering ICMS. Before I introduce our Host Plus partner here, we have actually got Colleen and Peter with us tonight, so we're grateful you both could take the time. Thank you. I am delighted to introduce previous recipient of Host Plus Sport Scholarship, recent graduate of ICMS and now a valued member of the staff team here to share a bit of her story, Lauren Sullivan.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, honoured guests and students. Opportunities, friendships, networks and community equals the International College of Management, Sydney. My name is Lauren Sullivan and I'm honoured to be invited to speak tonight and share my ICMS journey with you. In December 2017, I received a phone call in a shearing shed that truly changed my life. I grew up in a small country town in the central west of New South Wales on a farm where my family raised cattle and sheep. I had just completed my HSC at Dunedoo Central School and I was working to earn extra money by being a rouseabout. During shearing, I had realised my phone was at the house, so at morning tea, I raced down on the motorbike to find my phone. I noticed I had 2 missed calls.
December 16th, 2017, a day I will never forget, as I had just won the ICMS Host Plus Sport Management Scholarship commencing February 2018. 4 years later, I can honestly say it was the best decision of my life to accept this scholarship and attend ICMS. I encourage all of you to embrace every opportunity that comes your way while studying at ICMS. As a student, I had the privilege of being a student ambassador, sports coordinator, PALS mentor, SRC representative, Courtney O'Connor scholarship recipient, along with representing ICMS playing touch football at the University Games. The support of the Student Success Centre has been invaluable to me in reaching my academic goals, especially being a Dean's List recipient. Some of my highlights of ICMS include the remarkable people I have met, the friendships I have developed, and networking with industry leaders. As part of the industry training component, I was offered an internship by the CEO of the South Sydney Rabbitohs, which then led to part-time employment. Last November, I graduated with a Bachelor of Sports Management, and I'm thrilled to now be a staff member at ICMS, working with Anne Whitelock, Courtney O'Connor. As an ICMS alumni, my one piece of advice to you all here tonight is to take every opportunity that arises with both hands. Put yourself forward, be a leader, volunteer, join committees, and from there, it will lead to exciting opportunities. ICMS has given me more than a degree, and it all began with the phone call in the shearing shed. Congratulations to all the award winners tonight. You have worked extremely hard to complete the scholarship process, and good luck on your ICMS journey. I wish each and every one of you all the best for the future, and I hope you enjoy this special evening.
Thanks, Lauren. I love your story. It's Australian and it's real, and your work ethic is an example. And that's, you know, you say given opportunities, you took them, and well done. It's great to have you a part of our team. Now delighted to introduce National Account Manager from Host Plus to award these scholarships, Colleen Norris. Thank you.
Thanks, Anne. And I think I'd like to echo everybody's comments about what a privilege it is to be in the castle in Manly. This is my first experience with the ICMS Scholarship, and what an honour it has been. As Anne alluded to, for those of you that don't know, Host Plus is the industry superannuation fund for those that live and love hospitality and tourism. So what better synergies and alignments to be able to be here today to announce the winners of the Host Plus Hospitality Management and the Sports Management Scholarship. But before I do that, I think I'd just like to reference a couple of other things that I can see some great alignment. At the core of Host Plus and what we stand for is one of our core values is to be proud. And how much pride can I see in the room tonight? We are absolutely honoured and privileged and so proud of our partnership with ICMS, which predates my time with Host Plus, I think going back to 2012-13. And over that time, maybe 16 scholarships that we've been able to be a part of. So what a privilege and an absolute honour to stand up here with you all today. So I think consistent with previous years, I mentioned it was my first experience, but the quality of the applicants was outstanding. Not just their academic transcripts, but their passion, their enthusiasm, their dedication that came through in the applications made it really difficult and made my job really hard. So I can see some familiar faces around the room, and it was such a tough decision. So I would like, which one am I doing first, Anne? Because I have two on here, so hospitality. So the winners of the hospitality, the Host Plus scholarships, I should say, demonstrated initiative, leadership, and just a little bit more ambition. So I'm delighted to congratulate Lily Grosvenor as the recipient of the Host Plus Hospitality Management Scholarship. And secondly, notwithstanding our second scholarship of the night, again, a fantastic interview that I wasn't able to be part of, but my colleague Peter was. Congratulations to Ellie Kerr, the recipient of the Host Plus Sport Management Scholarship.
Well, congratulations to both of those winners, and thank you to Colleen, thank you to Host Plus. It's a great relationship, and may it continue for many, many years to come. Okay, probably the original scholarship in this program that's existed before we see the current program in this version existed right from early days, formerly known by a different name. It's the Courtney O'Connor Scholarship. It's open to domestic and international students in or entering their final year of study. Students who've had some time to formulate their path, think more about their dreams. They have to submit a business idea and meet a number of other specific criteria. It's very inspiring to see the innovative thinking, some fully developed business plans, and to have, on occasion over the years, been able to help facilitate those into motion has been quite special. I'm delighted to invite the namesake of the scholarship, founder and chairman Courtney O'Connor, to join me and announce the winners.
Thank you, Anne. I have to go off script. Okay. As normal. I'll be quick. Okay. I really want to say how incredible it is to be in this place. And I really want to thank the operations team for bringing this place alive. And I see it with the students playing, socialising downstairs. I see it in the way the place has developing a vibe, and that's what it's all about. And so I really appreciate that. There's something a little bit more personal I need to share as well. Lauren, we have something very in common, and something which is quite unique. We've both been Rouseys, I in a shearing gang in Taranaki, New Zealand. So thank you for being, I'm glad to share. So, turning to the Courtney O'Connor Scholarship, first recipient is Angus Richards. COVID-free. Hamish Thomas. Shika Bakhtar. Oh, yes, and she's the only recipient overseas. She's from the United States, so I hope you're watching, Shika. Brianna Hibbert. Brooke Fife, unable to be here? Okay. And finally, Thomas Bramley.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Founder and Chairman Daryl Courtney O'Connor, Chairperson of the ICMS Professional Scholarship Program and Whitelock Courtney O'Connor, CEO and President Rowan Courtney O'Connor, esteemed guests, and to all friends and family members joining us virtually via the live stream, partners and students, welcome to this evening. A bit of backstory as to who I am. My name is Thomas Bramley, and I'm the current President of the Student Representative Council here at ICMS, and I've been lucky enough to be the recipient of the Courtney O'Connor Scholarship for February 2021. I am now in my final year of my business degree, majoring in accounting, and I'm soon to begin working towards my chartered accountancy qualification upon graduating in August. I am grateful to have been presented with this amazing opportunity to study in Australia at this beautiful campus and be part of this industry-leading institution. It truly is an honour and a privilege to stand here before you today and share my experience. Having also previously received the Wellington College Courtney O'Connor Scholarship back in 2019, I made the decision to move from New Zealand and begin the next chapter of my life here in Australia. The predominant reason I was so quick to take up the opportunity to come and study here at ICMS was for the work integrated learning component of my degree. I wanted to graduate with a competitive edge over my peers and complete my studies with my career already underway. Through the amazing academic and operational staff here at ICMS, I've been able to achieve this goal and can honestly say that it has been one of the best decisions I've made in my life. I completed my industry experience having moved to Melbourne last year to work with Langdon Ingredients in a graduate role, which proved to be an eye-opening experience and has provided me with the guidance to make decisions around the beginning of my career. More than just this, the academic aspect to our education, we do come to university to meet like-minded people, with whom we will learn and grow with over the course of our studies. I have forged countless friendships and grown a truly international network of people over the years, and I know I can count on through thick and thin. COVID has been a great example to test this. Whilst the global pandemic has proven to test relationships, patience, and people's ability to cope with technical difficulties on Zoom, it has also been reassuring to know that ICMS has been there to support myself and the student body through every step of the way. For the support, guidance, and countless opportunities that ICMS has presented me and students of the like, I say thank you. As you can see by the scholarships being received here tonight, this is an excellent display of the generosity of the college and showcases how much opportunity there is on offer at this fantastic institution. On behalf of us all, we say thank you, and we cannot wait to do you and both our families proud. Thank you.
Well said, and thank you very much for those sentiments, and well done to all of those Courtney O'Connor Scholarship winners. It's a super competitive scholarship. It gets more and more competitive every single study period that we make it available. Our next scholarship, Wellington College, or the Cole as they call it across the ditch, or the Dutch, or whichever accent you have, is Darrell's old school. And it's known as the Courtney O'Connor Scholarship over there, right, Thomas? It awards Year 13 school leavers who do an in-depth business case study in their submission, some incredibly impressive and super interesting businesses in New Zealand and great work they present. Darrell, over to you. Thank you.
Yes, there's a condition on this one for my alma mater. There are no rugby players can leave the across the ditch. Could I award this to Christopher Bramley, the brother of the previous speaker? And also there's a scholarship to Harrison Schubert, who happens to be based in New Zealand at the moment. Right. Thank you.
Thanks, Darrell. And obviously on behalf of all of us, thanks for founding ICMS. And we're here today because of that. It's an enormous thing. Our next partner is the longest term partner in the program, and was an inspiration for me many, many years ago when it was Manly Council before the big merger, to actually tell more of the corporate sector about what we do and what we wanted to achieve with scholarships. The scholarship awards a bachelor degree in event management, and it has a generous tuition subsidy and an eventful experience at the council. I've great pleasure introducing Northern Beaches Council. I think you're a team leader at the council in events, and also my fellow on the panel of interviews. And wasn't it a tight race? We had an incredible group of students. So Stephanie Pavakos to announce the winner. Thanks.
Thank you, Anne. I feel very honoured to be here tonight representing the events team at Northern Beaches Council. As Anne just mentioned, I was recently involved in the selection process which determined the successful candidate who will participate in our scholarship program for the next 26 weeks. And believe me, this was a really difficult decision. As Colleen said, it was really tough to make the call on who we were going to select. Unfortunately, due to COVID, we're still yet to return to a normal world, as most of you know. The selected student, though, will be heavily involved in bringing events back to our community, which is exciting but also ever-changing in the current environment we're in. Our team has nurtured many of the previous ICMS students to gain full employment, some who are now working for us casually, some who have gone on to work for other councils and some who have moved to the private sector. I'm looking forward to welcoming our new ICMS intern and watching their development of their event management skills and capabilities. It is my pleasure to announce the successful scholarship winner, Amy Cornali, for this year. Thank you.
Well done to Amy, and thank you, Steph. Thank you both for being here tonight. Yes, it's a wonderful opportunity and experience for these students, and it's great the career outcomes that they've had. It's been an incredibly successful partnership from that perspective alone. Now we have another category of scholarship. It's the Academic Excellence Scholarship. Domestic and international students, all students may apply. There is a GPA minimum that they need to have before they can apply. They do need to apply to be in the running for this scholarship, and they are selected based on their GPA ranking in their cohort. And I have the great delight in inviting Dr. Mike Capel, Deputy Vice-Chancellor ICMS, to announce these. Thank you. Thanks, Mike.
Well, first of all, delighted to be here. I think this is a great opportunity for the scholarships, and I think it's a wonderful activity. The first one I'd like to look at is Jet Eckford from Australia. Our second recipient is Zhu Can Zhang from Vietnam, but unfortunately they're unable to attend. So if you're out there at the moment, congratulations. Third one we've got is Edward Hillier. Again, we've got an offshore person here, again from Vietnam. We've got Phong Tao May. And hopefully if you're out there, congratulations for this.
Congratulations. That's a great testimony to your hard work, your dedication and talent. So well done. I've seen a couple of you be up on this stage more than once, and it's also great to see. And greetings and congratulations to those of you watching and who have been recipients. Thanks, Mike. Our next partnership is with Accor. Accor are a really long-time partner to ICMS as an industry partner in the work integrated learning space, helping place students pretty much since the college began. Accor have more recently become a partner in our scholarship program. Through their capable and impeccable work providing development and employment opportunities for our First Nation people, ICMS partnered with Accor, their Indigenous Careers program, to provide this scholarship. I was amazed personally at the depth and the support that Accor team had already established and contributed in this space, and then to this scholarship. And I'm delighted to, before I ask Jelena to join me on the stage, I'm delighted to introduce a previous recipient of this scholarship who's going to tell us a little bit about her story, Zali Offer.
Good evening, and congratulations to all the scholarship recipients. My name is Zali. I am the proud reward recipient of the Indigenous program. Many of you may have seen me around campus. I'm normally in a white jumper and my relaxed clothes, since I'm all still online, so this is me in my business attire if you do want to see. Thanks to COVID, it's been a very interesting year. I'm also one of our residential leaders over in the Kelly House on the 500th floor, so I know a lot of my 500th floor girls are here, and congratulations to all of you guys. You've done an amazing job. It is an absolute honour to stand here in front of you and share my experiences, wisdom and knowledge of what the past life has been like living here on ICMS. And yes, I've lived here the entire time through COVID and everything, so I've done it all. I want to share my experience from the day I received my call to now. I still remember the day that Anne called me. I was at work in my finance officer position back in Brisbane. And the moment she told me that I won the Core Scholarship, I was filled with joy and excitement. And to be honest, I was speechless. And as many of you know, I don't get speechless that often, so we know that's an exciting thing for me. Within a few weeks, I'd packed my bag, my car, and I drove from Brisbane to Sydney. I remember turning up in Sydney. It was like the last few weeks. The storms, the wet, the rain. I was like, oh my goodness, what have I got myself into? This is crazy. The time that I drove through the campus gates, I looked around. I'm like, I feel at home. I'm like, this is where I'm meant to be. My first year at ICMS was a very interesting call and an odd one. I spent the first 5 to 6 weeks living a typical uni life, going out and partying, as you will be soon as well, don't worry. Not knowing when my assignments are due, but it's okay, I've got good grades, don't stress. And I know Angelina can testify that and so can Anne, so I'm very proud of that. But I still remember when they told us within 48 hours they're moving us off campus and we're going to be living in hotels. 2 months later, they then told us we're back on campus and it was so exciting to be back here. I think at that time there was about 10 to 15 of us living on campus, so it was a very eerie time back then when you didn't know who was walking down the hallways, there was doors that squeaked, and you're like, okay, who's outside? I think we all became friends with the ghosts at that point, so we're all pretty happy about that. Since then, we've had some crazy and eventful times. We've overcome challenges that I never thought I would ever experience in my lifetime. I would like to give you some awesome advice and enjoy every moment of you have here. You'll learn some of the most amazing things here, build friendships and bonds with fellow award recipients, students, and as well as the staff members. As you know, I always pop down to the staff members' office and have a good old chat with them all the time. I think they tell me to go away half the time because I talk too much to them and they don't ever get work done, as I know Cameron can contest to that sometimes. So I'm the first in my family to ever come to uni, so it is an absolute honour for my family for me to be here. And I could not thank Cause, Angelina and the team there at the Indigenous program and Anne for giving me the opportunity to be here. I can definitely pass on. It is an absolute honour to have this award, so please be proud, happy, and just let everyone know about it. This campus is an absolutely amazing one. I've never felt more at home here, and I know with Angelina, I want to go around and I want to help people in the core community to come here and just be a part of this amazing family. It is absolutely amazing. So thank you so much. Thank you.
That was fantastic, Zali, and you bring a great energy clearly to the college. First in family at uni, so proud of you, really. I know I speak on behalf of my colleagues here, really proud of that. Thanks for that. And I now am delighted to introduce Angelina Turnbull, who looks after the Indigenous career programs with ACOR. Thanks, Angelina.
Zali, your energy is infectious. I love it. Thank you. Thank you again for the opportunity to allow our Indigenous team to grow with a premier education facility such as the International College of Management, Sydney. It gives a call great pride to work with like-minded organisations that share values and goals in empowering Indigenous success. Before I start, I would like to also acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land at which this event is being held tonight, and pay my respects to elders past, present and future, just like our Aboriginal scholars here tonight. As a proud Namba woman, it gives me great strength seeing the next generation of leaders come through as we are here today. This time last year, I was honoured to be standing here sharing the news of our partnership and the incredible opportunity to bring one of our talented team members into your family. Anne and team, it's fair to say this relationship has exceeded all expectations due to the generosity of the college, with not only just one recipient of the ICMS scholarship, but 3 scholarships awarded to 3 incredibly hardworking, driven, proud Indigenous ACOR team members in Hayley, Zali, Saria, who've all come from different parts of the country to be here. We're incredibly proud to see these scholars thriving, having successfully completed the past year with an average of distinction and high distinctions marks in their studies. There we go. She does work hard. The results are paying. Surya and Zali have accelerated their studies and will complete their degree well ahead of schedule, while Hayley is taking on a completely new role, pushing herself beyond her comfort zone as sales and marketing executive in the Accor Vacation Club regional office. Now, into our second year of our partnership, the opportunity to participate in the scholarship is highly sought after by our 450 Indigenous team members with Accor whom are ambitious about leadership and personal development and can now see a clear path for themselves to flourish through education. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce a bright, young, driven woman who has worked and lived in a number of areas across the country, from a beautiful Hunter Valley, from the beautiful Hunter region, across to the red centre of Uluru, further north to Kakadu, and now amongst the shores here at beautiful Manly. I am honoured to announce this year's recipient of the International College of Management Indigenous Scholarship in partnership with Accor, to the proud Gamilaroi woman, Sky McGrady Munro.
Well done, Sky. Thank you so much, Jelena. And that's an amazing achievement for you, Sky. And brilliant to hear about, of course, more about Zali and not knowing when assignments are due with high distinctions. And I'm sure that was the first week, and then you worked out the way to go. Yeah, thank you. It's great to hear about Hayley and Syria as well, and I've seen that, and I think it's really exciting for what we can do as partners. Okay, ISCA, International Sport College of Australia, especially for new students. Students have to participate in same qualification rounds, written submission, panel interviews. These students are passionate for sport, high performance, and extremely dedicated and committed. And I am delighted to introduce the General Manager of ISCA, Ian Evans, to announce a number of recipients of this scholarship. Ian.
Thank you very much, Anne. The first scholarship recipient is Angus Beaumont. The second ISCA scholarship recipient is Bryn White. The third ISCA scholarship recipient is Chloe Boston. ISCA scholarship recipient Marco Andreadis. In absentia. The ISCA East Rugby Scholarship recipient, Oliver Little. Also in absentia. The second ISCA East Rugby Scholarship recipient, Charles Nichols. It's a big night for rugby training tonight. The ISCA Sydney University Football Club Scholarship, Paddy Tagg. Also in absentia. Also has training. Thank you, Anne.
Thank you, Ian. Congratulations to you who've just come up with ISCA scholarships. It's exciting to see the growth of ISCA With some wonderful partnerships with various sports and clubs and associations, and it's good that the other recipients are on the paddock doing some training tonight. They had to move some things around, I think, because of the recent weather, and they had to prioritise tonight. Otherwise, we would have had a few more wonderful partners and recipients here. A long community partnership, Manly Rugby Club. Been there since 1906, not quite as long as the building here, but two stalwarts of this community. We've had a great long friendship and partnership with the club, and we now enjoy this as scholarships that underpin that partnership. So to award this scholarship, say a few words, I'm pleased to introduce CEO Manly Rugby Club, Rob Gallagher. Thanks, Rob.
Good evening all, and thank you very much for having me here tonight. Firstly, congratulations to all the recipients. Just absolutely incredible, very impressive group, and should be very proud of yourselves, and obviously this country's in good stead. On behalf of Manly Rugby, I'd just like to extend a huge thank you to ICMS and ISCA for the sort of ongoing support and also the growing partnership that we have. We're really proud of the fact that working together is making a positive impact in the community. And we've had a number of students through rugby attend here on sort of scholarships and on various other levels. One pretty cool story is two guys from totally different backgrounds, which is a bit of a common theme here. They came from different areas, came to play in our under-20s program, and both came here on scholarship, both become really good mates on and off the field, and just decided they're going to rent a place together and hang out as really good mates. So I'd hate to see what that place looks like, but pretty cool that this friendship's grown through both the partnership of Manly and ICMS. The other thing that this ICMS and ISCA partnership is helping Manly as a club sort of deliver on our promise that not only are we trying to improve athletes, but we're trying to improve these young people in life as well. And so for that, we thank you. The Manly Rugby ICMS scholarship recipient is someone who impressed both us as a club and also the interview sort of panel here. And we're really looking forward to how he progresses over time. And that's Bill Delaney.
Thanks, Rob. Well done to you, Bill. That is a rugby injury. Bill is sporting there. Sorry to hear that. Well done on the achievement. Great partnership. We look forward to years ahead and keeping going with it, Rob. So thanks, and thanks for those nice words. Okay, the next is specifically to international students, and it is the International Scholarship, simply called. It's for undergraduate international students, again following a similar selection process. And we often run these scholarships on Zoom, of course, because mostly the students are not in country as yet. And so we need to do these on Zoom. And we hope that the not in country thing changes soon. Before I ask our Senior Vice President International Development, Todd Palioka, to come and announce the winners this study period, I'm excited to introduce to you Sandra Wenjun Yan to share her scholarship story. Wenjun Sandra Yan is a scholarship recipient and currently the Manager International Development at ICMS. So, Sandra.
Thank you, Anne. Good evening to the Scholarship Board, esteemed guests, staff, students, and to everyone watching this live stream. My name is Wenjun Yan, and a lot of people already know I actually have dual identity with ICMS. I'm a student, and I'm also a staff member at ICMS. And I feel very proud and privileged to be the first staff member awarded this Postgraduate Innovation Scholarship. I believe tonight is a special night for not only me, but also a lot of you. And the world at the moment is filled with uncertainty and anxiety. And tonight is the night to celebrate hopes and reward all the success. And I congratulate all my fellow students on your achievements. I'm very honored to be here to share my experiences with all of you. My story began as an international student come to Australia in 2011. And I was very nervous and excited at the same time. And fast forward to 2021, I am an ICMS staff, am ICMS student, and now I am an ICMS scholarship winner. I have a very special message to all the international students. There were many times I doubted about myself, and many times I think of going home. But each time when I had the courage to keep going, I realized there's no limit to where this journey can take me. For those international students who are still overseas, I can't wait to meet you, and for you to be part of this wonderful city and campus. I have a few people to thank. First of all, my parents. Yeah, thank you so much for always supporting me. And I love you. I can't have done this without you. And I also want to thank Anne and the Scholarship Board for considering me for not only the scholarship, but also the honor of speaking tonight. I really want to thank for ICMS for all the opportunities given to me to develop professionally and as a person. And to all my teammates based all around the world, thank you for your support and all the friendships. And to our agents and partners, I really, really appreciate what you have done and continue to do for me and ICMS. And to everyone watching this stream, and if you are considering to apply for a scholarship, please do not hesitate. Just do it, because anything is possible at ICMS, and I am proof of this. And lastly, cheers to you all. And as we say back home, Ganbei. Thank you, everyone.
Ganbei, thank you very much, Wenjun. That's absolutely fantastic and a really hopeful message to everyone that's watching. Over to Todd Palioka to announce the International Scholarship winners.
Thank you, Anne, and welcome everyone. Sandra, well done. I'm very, very proud of you. So I have 2 countries that are represented here, and I checked the time. So Germany, it's around about 10 past 10 in the morning, and Vietnam, it's about 5 in the evening. So for the Germans, I kind of hope you're not drinking, but possibly you are. For the Vietnamese, you're allowed to. And we may have a Vietnamese student here. We're not sure if they could make it, but let's try. So the first winner is Than Dao. The second winner is Hong An Lee. Yes, you're here. And to our Germans, well done. We cannot wait to see you. So, Jessica Mantell. Kimberly Roth. And Valentin Bayer. Congratulations, everyone, and thank you.
Thank you, Todd, and I add my congratulations to everyone. Thank you. I so hope you're watching out there, and I remember you all well from the panel interviews on Zoom, and congratulations. The next category awards new, sorry, I should have said current postgraduate students, and this looks at students who submit a project on innovation. They show consistent academic achievement and overall professionalism. To join me to present the first group of current postgraduate innovation scholarship recipients, Dr. Leonid Petrov, Senior Postgraduate Program Manager. Thanks, Leonid.
Thank you, Anne, and good evening, everyone. It's my great pleasure to name the current students, recipients of ICMS Postgraduate Innovation Scholarship. There are 8 of them. And the first student is Alvaro Enrique Ayala Madrigal from Colombia. It's 4 o'clock in the morning in Colombia, and Alvaro is not able to attend, but I hope Alvaro is watching. Congratulations. But we have current students who are present tonight, and another student, the winner and recipient of the scholarship, is André Sousa Wanderley from Brazil. Another recipient of the scholarship is Bruno Rodriguez from Brazil. A student from Vietnam, Diem Tu Le, is here. Congratulations. A recipient of the scholarship is Emmanuel Lopez from Brazil. Congratulations. Lina Maria Zea from Colombia is another winner. Shaijomon Mundap Lakel is from India, and he's present tonight. It's morning in the United Kingdom, and Daniel Murphy is the recipient of the scholarship, and we look forward to seeing Daniel on shore soon.
Yes, I echo that, Daniel. If you're out there watching, we miss you. We're looking forward to you returning, as with all of you who aren't able to be here. Congratulations to all of those students who are currently studying with us and managed to win those scholarships. Well done. And the next category is to also postgraduate students, and it is for new scholarships, new postgraduate students coming into ICMS just this year. And it is also awarding innovation, consistent academic performance and overall professionalism. Before we hear again from Dr. Petrov, I would like to invite past recipient of this scholarship from Kenya, Steve Ogoni, to share some of his story. Thanks, Steve.
Thank you, Anne. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed my privilege to be able to join you this this evening in this joyous occasion. My name is Steve Ogoni from Kenya, and I'm currently in my 3rd semester pursuing a master's in international business. I was one of the recipients of the Postgraduate Innovation Scholarship in 2020. It was one of my many unforgettable moments in my life, and of course, a pleasant one. It is such an amazing emotion for me personally to know that there are always these networks of support out there assisting students in their educational pursuits. The scholarship took some of the financial burdens off me and allowed me to invest more time in my studies and other activities that I enjoyed. What I love the most about ICMS is that you get to meet students who come from various parts of the world that end up becoming family. Also, the incredible lecturers who are extremely dedicated to their work and always have time for their students. Not to mention the industry training program that enables students to establish professional connections and gain work experience in the process. I would also like to say congratulations to the students who have been awarded the various scholarships this evening. And with these scholarships, you are about to enter the path of countless opportunities that will help you unlock your true potential. Thank you.
Beautifully said. Thank you, Steve, for those encouraging words. And it's great to have you as a part of the family. Moving along to the Postgraduate Innovation Scholarship for new students, I'd like to invite Dr. Leonard Petrov back to announce the winners of those. Thank you.
There are 6 new students, winners of ICMS Postgraduate Innovation Scholarship, and they are Chan Han Huy Vo from Vietnam. He is not present, but hopefully he's watching. It's afternoon in Vietnam. Let's congratulate him. Congratulations, Phil. Emily Fournier from Canada has confirmed her attendance. Anupama Patarai is from Nepal. Anupama is in Nepal offshore, so hopefully watching tonight but not able to present. Let's congratulate Anupama. But Laura Persiciti from France has confirmed her attendance. Sebastian Trettin is in Germany morning, not able to attend tonight. Let's congratulate Sebastian. And last but not least, student from Nepal, also offshore, Sushmita Kuikel. Congratulations, Sushmita. Congratulations to all winners with this prestigious and very competitive scholarship. Thank you all and have a great evening.
Congratulations again goes to those winners. It is competitive, quite right. It does come as more and more as we go forward with that and our postgraduate cohorts grow. Okay, it's an exciting time when we get to both announce a new corporate partner in our scholarship program and award a scholarship. The commitment that our partners make, as I said before, is exceptional, committing their time and reviewing applications, providing investment in recipients' tuition and careers. What if Expedia Australia, whatif.com, you probably know it as whatif.com, partnered with ICMS at the end of last year, coming at a most pivotal time of need for students. They've provided generous opportunities to school leavers, Australian school leavers, and I'm extremely grateful for the passion and support What If CEO Daniel Finch and his team have committed to this partnership. The benefits that they're providing to the students is remarkable, and we're very grateful. And I'm delighted to introduce Beck Hurley from What If to come and say a few words and announce this winner, maybe. Thanks, Beck.
Hello everyone, I am from What If and we're really excited to be here, particularly in person when so many people are online. I've got to say that my cheeks are hurting from smiling at all of you. It's so lovely to be in the room with all of you and it's made me feel quite nostalgic. I also grew up in a really small country town and moved to Sydney for my study and to start my career, and I'm really excited for all of you. I must say I didn't get to study in a beautiful castle and I was probably slightly less impressive than all of you are, so congratulations. As Anne said, this is our first year supporting the college, but we're absolutely thrilled to be involved and supporting the future leaders of the travel and tourism industry. One of the things that What If really stands for and that we're really passionate about is supporting Australian communities, particularly through promotion and travel and tourism. And I think what ICMS has allowed us to do is to extend that to support to talented people in those communities as well. And I think looking around the room tonight, the future of the industry is absolutely in the best of hands. So congratulations to all of you and congratulations to our winner tonight. I don't think she's able to be here. There's two. Oh, yeah. So unfortunately, our winner, Molly Rose Simmons, is not able to be here tonight. She's in a flood-affected region. So we hope she's watching online and congratulations, Molly Rose. And then our second winner, Maya Beck, congratulations.
Thanks so much, Beck and all the team at What If for giving us this amazing support, not one but two, and sort of hinting there, wasn't I? Congratulations, Maya. We're thinking of you, Molly Rose. I hope you're watching. Congratulations. You were going to speak tonight, and we're going to hold you to that next time, so we look forward to it. That's concluding our awards. So just to wrap up, and on behalf of Daryl and myself, our thanks to everybody, to every contribution, and especially to our academic team. And you heard it from one of our speakers tonight, I think it was Steve, who said, always have time for the students. And that's a very wonderful thing. The dedication and expertise that has been on display here tonight, what you do. And so we're very grateful to that, to the success of the students and the value that you add to that. We couldn't actually have the program that we have without you in the scholarships. So we thank you all. Special thanks to MC Cameron Stewart and Lauren, who's been busy preparing a speech, but also busy preparing tonight. Heidi, the tech team, and others who've been helping. Thank you. It's amazing that we've been able to be with people watching online. It's so wonderful, and with wonderful people in here. Special thanks to our speakers, the students and the alumni speakers. Thank you for sharing your stories from your hearts. We've seen your passion. We've seen what individuals that you are. You're inspiring. And if you did go out of your comfort zone to get up here tonight, then well done. You've not only impressed us all, but you've all developed something really good in yourself. So I think that you should be really proud of that. And why not put it on your CV while you're at it? Thanks to the corporate partners. We can't do this without you either. It makes what we do here incredibly unique, both in our work integrated learning and industry partners in that area and the scholarship program. It does make it incredibly unique, and we're super grateful. To all of you winners, we're proud of you. We hope you're proud of yourselves. We're mindful of the tough year that you've all had, especially those of you who had to do your Year 12 throughout last year. But you've stepped up and you're here. We want you to be really encouraged about that. And, you've shown your commitment and your hard work, so here's to you all. Don't underestimate the scholarship award that you've got. It's not just the monetary value, but it's a lasting significance. It's a point of difference in what it says about you, and again, it looks good in your CVs. You've got an awful lot to look forward to. So just finally, to you winners, to you students out there, stay true, keep working hard, keep taking opportunities, keep getting out of your comfort zone. It's where you grow. Set an example for others and share your kindness and enthusiasm. And if you've got a voice for good, please use it, because you're our future leaders. A lot of you are already leading now. Thank you.
Well, what a truly unique time in all of our lives it's been, and what a fabulous evening it's been, not just for our recipients, but I think the heart and soul of the college is really felt, and it's truly wonderful to have people back in here and giving it the life, and it's truly amazing. That does conclude the formal presentation for this evening. Now, whilst we've had a unique year, we've got one more unique task for all of the scholarship recipients tonight. I'm really not sure how we're going to do it, but we're going to give it a red-hot go. So sadly, so sorry that we can't have everybody who's out in the virtual world, but everybody who's here with us in person tonight, we're going to try and get all our recipients up on stage for a photo. So again, truly unique time, and I'm sure with the high quality of people that I can see tonight, we'll work it out. Please, however, stay around. We've got some fantastic refreshments, some lovely snacks, and certainly some drinks coming out. So please stay around and celebrate your success with everybody. For those of you who need to leave, look, have a safe journey home and a wonderful evening, and thank you very much.